Hey guys, welcome to my first video on Python. And so in this video we'll be learning the basics of Python. So before we begin and I tell you what we're doing, just to let you know, I am using Python 2.7.3 and you can get that on python.org/getit. And this is Python 2.7.3 64-bit. And most computers these days are 64-bit, so yeah. So for the beginning tutorials, I'll be teaching you basic functions in Python. And so in today's tutorial, we'll be learning variables and mathematical operations. So let's begin. So how would you write a variable? So you'd first write a name for it, or you can write a simple letter. So I would just start off with x, you would write equals to, and then you would write 32. Or whatever number you want it to equal to. You press enter. And it accepts it. And so what you just said was that x's value is equal to 32. Okay, now if we write x, it spits out 32. Okay, now I'll show you another way you can write variables. So you can write two at once. So let me show you. You write any two words or letters, doesn't matter. So I'm gonna go y and t, and then equals to 9 and 7. So since y in this is first in the variable list, 9 would be its value since it's the first number, and this is the first one. And t would equal 7 since it's the last one, and then the 7 is the last number. So let's enter that, and it accepts it. So as you can see, y does equal 9, and t does equal 7. Okay, now that we've learned a little bit more about variables, let's go and learn about mathematical operations. So how would you do mathematical operations in Python? It's simple. You would just basically do what you do in a calculator, but a little bit different. So if you were to, suppose you were writing multiplication, you'd have to write it like 6, and you have to write a tiny little star, 6 times 3, and it'll spit out this. It also spits out decimals. So let me show you how. 2.14. And then you would multiply that by 3.546, enter, and it spits out its full value, 5884. So now let's see. Now I'll show you also how you can do mathematical operations with the variables we've written. So x, and then you could write minus 32, and it spits out 0 because we have stated previously that the value of x is 32. So we're basically subtracting 32 with 32. The answer is obviously 0. Okay, now let's do another example with y and t. So we'll multiply those two. So we would just write y, tiny star, and then t. And then it spits out 63. So what we basically just said was y times t. So y is equal to 9, and t is equal to 7. So that's why it's actually 9 times 7. That's basically what we're saying. So it spits out 63. Okay, so if you liked this video, please subscribe to my channel and give me a big fat thumbs up. And also put down a comment if you would like to. Thank you for watching this video, and bye.